Public Works and Safety, roll call. Here.
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 Are there any conflict of interest statements?
No.
Approval of the minutes of the meeting of February 2nd.
Defer action on the reading of the minutes.
Second?
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. The Memorandum of Understanding, Project-Based Voucher Inspections and Rent Reasonableness received from Housing Authority of the City of Hammond submitted for approval. Did anybody have a chance to look at this?
No?
Is this something we do every year, Chris?
I do inspections for the Housing Authority, and this is something that Carmen brought up to me a month or so ago, that basically is going to be done in kind of inspection. I haven't started it myself yet, but it is something that's going to be required on the inspections, and as far as comparison for rent reasonableness and other information is already gathered, and beyond that.
Yeah, it sets a fee of $30 for inspection.
Yes. That's paid actually.
Is that current?
That's paid to me, that's paid to the department, the inspection department.
But is that current right now, or is this a new fee that they're gonna establish?
This has been going on for a little over a year now. So that's basically what's required from HUD to be able to pay that, to record an explanation of where that money's going and how it's being,
Yeah. It says at the end that this is updated annually.
Oh.
So this is something that we must have did last year. So do I have a motion approving it?
I think it's probably just a contract between HHA and code enforcement.
What if we approve it subject to you taking a look at it afterwards?
Make that motion.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Item B, correspondence received from Chief of Police John Doty advising that Officer Daniel, boy, this is a tough one, Sankratana has been certified as a firearms instructor on August 14, 2015, and is entitled to receive retroactive CFI specialty pay as of August 14, 2015. Do I have a motion approving the chief's request?
I don't know that I can do retroactive pay to 2015. I don't know about that.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I think I'm gonna have to review that.
Make a motion to defer action until you have a chance to review it.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to defer action to review the dates.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
We're going to defer action until Heather has a chance to review whether she can do that.
I don't think so.
2 years?
I don't think you can either. I think you're right.
Those years are closed.
Right.
You probably can't go back beyond this year.
No, I don't think so at all.
We'll move down to item C, correspondence received from Fire Chief Jeff Smith advising that Private Second Class Raudel Gonzalez has been promoted to EMT 1 with pay effective February 10, 2017, submitted for approval.
Motion to approve the chief's request.
Second?
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against? Motion passes. Item D, correspondence received from Engineer Dean Button requesting the amounts of $5,850 and $5,270 be transferred from the Geotechnical Services for Pavement Borings, Pavement Design, and Report for Holman Avenue Reconstruction from Hoffman to Hewen and 165th Street, submitted for approval. This one is, originally we approved this money because I think we had to pay, it's a 50-50 grant through the Indiana Department of Transportation.
What do you mean by the
Transferred from where?
transfer?
The fee of the outline installation will be a lump sum of $52.70.
Yeah. Here? I don't know what it means to be transferred.
Yeah, where's he transferred?
No, is he here?
You know,
He's
Jonathan?
out at a meeting this morning, so
Is this critical for today?
I don't believe so.
looks like we originally approved the dollars, and now he's asking to have it transferred, but it's not clear where he wants it transferred to.
I can't
You wanna
see
defer
that
action?
either.
Yeah, you want to
Yeah, we'll defer action on this.
I have a motion to defer action. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item E, contract for demolition services with iESCO Construction for the properties located at 1150 Summer Street, 1512 125th Street, 1134 Sibley, 909 State Street, and 6 William Street, house and garage, submitted for approval. Do I have a motion approving the contract with iESCO for those demolitions?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
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 Those against, motion passes. Item F, we have a contract for demolition services with Adams Landscaping and Lawn Care for property located at 842 114th Street, garage only, 2 parcels, submitted for approval.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
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 Those against, motion passes. Item G, rental registration hearing for property located at 1637 Calumet. Yes, ma'am. Step up to the microphone, state your name.
Janice Lynn?
You're the property owner?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Well,
Well, what it is I'm asking for that you waive the penalty. I did register 1637. I wasn't aware that you had to do it annually. And upon having a problem with the tenant, I went online to look for paperwork and came across the registration, read it fully, and came into City Hall to register. I explained everything to them, and they said, you know what, file for a hearing. I certainly didn't mean to overlook it. I had no idea. I thought you registered once, and that was it. And I've never received any correspondence.
and you have registered before?
Yes, sir.
When was the last year you registered?
Actually, yeah, what was the year you registered? Because we have this, you've owned it since 1997 and it's never been registered.
No, I did register it. I don't have that paperwork with me, but at the time, the person was Diana Nolan.
I assume you registered before 2004?
I don't know the answer to that. I looked for my receipt but couldn't find it.
We have no registration in Zone Pro, which came into place in, it's our registration system, in 2004. There's no records of any kind of registration like that.
I received a sticker that I had them put in the door.
And I'm not saying you did register,
Okay.
I'm questioning when did you register?
Could not find the receipt.
And if it was done after 2004, it would be, it would go in our system.
I see. So I would have registered before
Right,
2004.
it would have been, through the police department, it would have been done through code enforcement. We don't have those records.
I believe I did it here. I had to come to City Hall.
Okay.
Are there two units at this location?
There is. I live in the other one.
You live in one unit.
Yes, 1635 I live.
So you have one unit that hasn't been registered since at least 10 years ago.
Okay. 1637. Yes. I had no idea. When I read this online, I immediately came in with the paperwork.
Do the water bills go to your house?
Yes, 1635. I pay the water.
I'm just seeing the notices in the water bills.
Well,
Who is at 2200 Main Street, Crown Point? 4952.
I don't know.
Was there any time that that house was under trust?
1635-37 is under a trust,
Must be where the notices go. The notices are going to 2200 North Main Street, which is a bank in Crown Point.
which is Indiana Title and Trust. I've never received anything from
Well,
them,
that's where they're going, because the problem is that's the address we have.
Okay.
so I need to call them as well, because I've never received anything from them. And it was only because I went online because of an issue with my current tenant that I found this paperwork and read it and came in immediately.
So
I
What are we
certainly did
talking
not
years
mean-
wide? I mean, are
Well,
we?
at least a decade. We know at least he's in, well, actually 13 years. We know it hasn't been registered for 13 years. The address we have is a trust in Crown Point. That's where the notices have been going because that's the last address that was given to us.
I've never received anything from the trust, and I'll need to call them. No, no, I understand. I need to call them.
Instead, when people do put other addresses for their property and they don't get the notice and somehow it's our fault.
No, it isn't that it's your fault. It's when I read this, I really thought I only had to register once. I didn't understand that it had to be. And I came in immediately.
Yeah, I know.
And I certainly will call the trust. But when I read it online, I came in immediately.
This is the board, I could sit here and try to calculate what the
I mean,
previous rental.
Right, what are we gonna do with rental fee for 20 years here? I mean,
It would be, well, I mean,
is that
or
what
we
we
could
want?
just say one late fee and 2016 and be done with it, because it'd be about
This is a single-family property, right?
It's a duplex.
Oh, it's a duplex.
2001. So it's
Okay.
1 unit.
Oh, so there's only one rental property.
Yes, sir.
Can I suggest we apply the one-time late fee, $500, get it registered with proper information, with her address, everything that we need to do, so going forward, she'll know that it is, to be registered.
Annual, sorry.
Every year.
And waive the 20 years of past rentals?
So that's what I say, if I got up to
Well, I'm being honest.
No, I
did-
understand. Ma'am, we would typically go back to the last time it was registered and have to impose the rental registration fee for every year,
I
which is
see.
20 years, and some of those years was $80 a year. So we're talking a significant amount of money.
And I don't think it'd be fair to have this extended amount of time that hasn't been registered, you just say, okay, I'm sorry, but register, I believe, late fee, one late fee, should apply, and we give her opportunity to register, here on out.
let's have her register for 16 with a late fee, and then she still has till April 15th to register for this year. Don't worry about this year.
It'll be
Oh, it's-
5, and then she'll still need to
We just had the tenant leave, and I'm not sure I'm going to rent again.
Okay.
So do I still,
Davidson, that property is completely vacant.
If
well,
somebody comes
but
in,
somebody was there as of January, so I should just file.
$5.
Sure, okay.
Okay, so we're going to make a motion to approve the recommendation of the building department that we will impose one late fee, and you'll need to register for 2016 at a rate of $5, and the late fee is $500. You will still need to register for 2017, which will be $5 as well. So you have to do this on an annual basis,
I
as
would
well as,
recommend- I would recommend she uses an address on the registration form where she actually will get the mail.
is this the correct address that we have for you now?
We have 220 North Main Street, Crown Point.
Which is the trust.
But you are at 1635
Yes, I am.
Calumet Avenue?
Yes,
Okay.
I would suggest she
and I am going to call them because I have never received anything from them.
35 or 1635?
She's at 1635, 7 is rented out.
Okay, I can just call them to get that.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those against? Motion passed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Item H, rental registration hearing for property located at 64 Kenwood. It's 5 units. Please state your name for the record.
John Costaleon.
Mr. President, my information has this as a 4-unit, now registered for 2016, and it appears there was a previous appeal before the Board of Works in 2015.
This is a 4-unit, or we have 5-unit?
Well,
It's a 5.
we're gonna have to inspect it, establish that somebody thinks it's 5, but in the record it's 4.
Okay.
It's been occupied by the same person for the last 30 years. You know, a 60-year-old woman. I mean, an 82-year-old woman has been living there forever.
In the
I bought
in the
it.
5th unit, is
Yeah.
what you're saying?
When I bought it,
That's nothing.
20,
Do you want us to defer action so you can do an inspection?
I think we have enough information here to show that he failed to register in 2015, and it's 4 units or 5 units. Do we do the inspection? That's fine.
It's up to you.
I would still like to ask, it's a waiver for the apartment, it's been empty for 7 months for $25 because I had a buyer for the building, but because the roof wasn't done at the time, they didn't buy it and I forgot to come back and pay the $25.
Let's, put off 2 weeks, continue for 2 weeks, do the inspection at that time. Establish what we're dealing with, what kind of apartments and what needs to be registered.
I've been paying that, I was paying the $80 for all 5 units forever.
That was 16 units, think about it.
I'm sorry?
That was a 16 to $25 unit.
I'm talking about prior to that.
Prior to that,
Every year I pay $80 a unit, except that
Do that.
I had a buyer for the building and it fell through and that's the only reason I didn't pay the $25. And it's been empty for 7 months.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and continue this for 2 weeks so we can get an inspector out there to verify the number of units that we're dealing with. And then we will discuss the vacancies of the units at that time.
Okay.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against? Motion passes.
So that'll be February 23rd, sir.
Item I, rental registration hearing for property located at 701 and 705 Kane.
Actually, this isn't the rental registration, this was supposed to be a status for board of works file for the removal and conversions of the property.
Right.
And we have inspection set for tomorrow on both of the properties. Yeah, I don't know why the rental came up, but it's supposed to be set for status today for, and we have an inspection set for tomorrow to make sure, like a final inspection, make sure everything's been converted to our satisfaction. So we just ask that we continue to 2 more weeks.
So is there no rental issue here at all?
No rental, there's no rental.
Okay,
I think that was carried over from an agenda probably 3-4 months ago.
okay,
It was resolved then.
Okay.
okay. February 23rd?
Perfect.
You want to make a motion?
So I'll make a motion to set for status on February 23rd and to withdraw the rental registration hearing.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against? Motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have correspondence from Kurt Vosti advising of the agreement with opposing counsel for February 13, 2017, to be the deadline to submit findings of fact regarding 6609 Jefferson.
Mr. President, as you recall, the transcript took a little longer to prepare as the hearing was extremely long. And the transcript only was returned to the attorneys, I think, last week. So they need a little bit more time. John McCrum, I talked to him about this. He has no objection to extending the time to submit findings.
So 13th is fine? Okay.
What day of the week is it, 13th?
It's a Monday. It's this Monday.
This coming Monday, right?
Okay, we'll approve the extension to submit the findings to February 13th.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against? Motion passes. Item K, rental registration hearing request. There's just one?
Sir?
I called yesterday and to the law office. My name is Edward Helper. I own a property at 7973 White Oak.
Are we on the wrong one?
No, he's not to open the public discussion.
Okay, so you're not associated with 710 Michigan Street?
No, ma'am.
Okay,
I
sir, if
have
you
one
could
rental
just-
property, one single-family home.
If you can have a seat as soon as
Yeah,
we
we're
get to
gonna be right there.
the open to the public, we'll have you come up. Okay? So we'll set this for March 2nd.
March
on this
2nd?
one.
Do we need a motion to set it for March 2nd?
Motion to set for March 2nd.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. We have the amusement device list submitted for approval.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item M, agreement to rehabilitate property located at 927 Bauer, third amended.
This is Attorney Faulkner's client. He's had two or three rehab extensions. We're giving him until the end of June, middle of June, to get it done. He has made some progress. It's just moving slowly.
Motion to approve the extension.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against? Motion passes. Item 6, matters from other board members. Item 7, matters from other department heads or their representatives. Do we have any new business, old business? Meeting's open to the public. The gentleman who is up at the thing can come up now.
I'm on call.
State your name again for the record.
My name is Edward Halper. Earlier this year, I sent my son in to deal with a rental registration mistake on my part. I'm sorry, I forgot to pay it.
What's the address?
7973 White Oak. My tenants pay the water bill, and from what I understand, the bill comes in the water bill. I live in Valparaiso, and I dropped the ball. We've had a lot of bad things happen to us. My son was involved in a bad car accident last February. He came in here, he's got a little bit of brain damage, but he handled it pretty well. You guys did agree at that point in time that we would have to pay two $5 fees. No problem. He tried to pay it. I don't know if he got what happened, but he didn't. Now, I made a large mistake. It went up to the law office, and they said, okay, we'll hold it here. And I didn't get back there in time. My mistake, my drop of the ball. I didn't get back in time to pay it. When I went in there to pay it, they'd already sent it off somewhere else. I'm just requesting leniency. I'll pay you 20 years up front. I mean, it's not the $5. It was just a drop of the ball on my part. And I told my son that day, try to pay 10 years up front or 20 years up front, you know what I mean? But I made a mistake, and for two $500 fines with all the stuff that's gone wrong to us in our life right now, it'd just kill me. Can I request some leniency and a cut in the fine or something? I've got the money today. I'll register. I even tried to register for next year when I went in that day when the paperwork got sent away, and they said they couldn't take no less than $1,010 that day. And I understand, you know, but I mean, I really just looking for some leniency. I'm not trying to get over on nobody for $5.
Where's this at now? Did it go to collections?
Is it with Smith Sarasway?
I'm somewhat aware of the situation. I'd like to set it for a hearing, so I get my notes from
But has it already gone to the collections phase?
And I do not believe so, but
Okay.
again, I don't have my notes in front of me. I didn't know he was gonna come here today, or we would probably be at hearing right now. I just don't have any information in front of me. I'm set for a hearing. It is convenient. We'll take that point and we'll see where we're at.
Can-
as far as the other notes at.
Can I at least give you guys some money now to show at least good faith? I mean,
We're fine as we are now. Let's establish what the situation was and what the situation is on paper. It's been in collections, or it's just in front of the board of works. We're not gonna assess any more fine between now and when we have the hearing.
can I at least pay next year's? I mean, I don't want this to happen again.
Well, you'll have the opportunity to register. You have to April 15th to register. Well, what I want to do is you'll have the paperwork in front of you so we can have a hearing. I'd ask the board to set a date, 2 weeks, whatever your convenience is on Thursday, and we can have a hearing and, those in front of you can, assess it in that.
And I have tried to call the law office several times, and obviously they're very busy. And finally yesterday they told me to come here today. So I'm working right now. I'm supposed to be building an elevator right now, but
Basically, this is what we're requesting a hearing.
thank you.
Okay.
That's fine.
2 weeks? 2 weeks acceptable?
Does 2 weeks work for you?
It has to be. I got to do it. I'm at your mercy. Yes.
Yeah, you'll be scheduled in the agenda, so that you won't have to wait till the end.
So we can have the paperwork in front of us and understand where we're at, okay, sir?
Thank you very much.
February 23rd.
If we may go back to,
I have a motion to schedule that for February 23rd. Do I have a second?
Second.
Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
And Kevin, you have that information, so make sure that we send notice?
Sure.
We have his name and everything?
of course, absolutely. If we can go back under matters under department heads, became aware of the situation yesterday as there was a sign that is, in front of the place is actually swinging, the angle iron that's attached to the building is cracked, so it's basically swinging and being held by the chains. We have boarded it up. I'd like to ask for that same contractor to come out, actually cut the sign down and remove it before they swing the wall.
Somebody.
Block the sidewalk, because basically you have to block the sidewalk and we're pushing it to the street.
It's Dodo's. It's on the demo list.
It's on Conkey, right?
Yeah.
That's on Conkey?
The whole thing's coming down, it has to come down now.
Okay. Any motion on that?
I don't know. Do we need a motion on that, Chris?
It's just an emergency, order to secure property.
So we probably should make a motion?
All right, so moved.
Second.
Motion and a second, questions or comments? Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Do we have anything else? Anybody else in the audience need to step up? If not, do I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion and a second, questions or comments? Hearing none, those in favor say aye.